Yo, how's everybody doing today? It's your boy, Airboy. I'm back doing another FanBoyAaron review, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series 8601 Jazz. And before we take a look at Jazz, we will take a look at his box. We got Jazz on the front of it. He's from Transformers the movie, also the G1 cartoon. Honestly, he's probably my favorite character from the G1 cartoon. Nice side of the box. Nothing worth mentioning at the top or bottom. Back of the box. You got your product shots. And one thing I should point out about this Jazz really quick. I got mine all decked out in repro labels. If you look closely at the car mode here and in the picture, you can kind of see what all the sticker details are. Yeah, I'll put a link to Toy Hacks in the description. Definitely pick up a set of these stickers if you got this figure. They greatly improve it. I don't think there's a... Yeah, there's a brief one-sentence bio. Nothing too crazy. Alright, that's it for the box. Back of the figure. Now, without the sticker details from Toy Hacks... It's still an okay figure, but I think these stickers really help it. So yeah, let's take a closer look here at the car mode. It is a... I believe his original car mode is meant to be a Porsche of some kind, and this... Yeah, I guess, yep. And this vehicle mode is meant to be an updated version of it. And overall, it don't look half bad. Looks like a very nice, cool-looking race car, and the stickers definitely do help. Like... That's like everything going along his back here is a sticker. These are stickers. That's a sticker. That's a sticker. The windows are all stickers. These are stickers. Basically, anywhere you see a word, it's a sticker. That's a sticker. This is a sticker. And there's a few more stickers in the robot. Let's take a look underneath. Everything's pretty well hidden. I mean, even his head, the black coloring along with everything else in there helps it blend in a bit. So, with the exception of the back of the vehicle, which looks off quite a bit. This is overall a pretty decent car mode. Oh, and the rims were already painted silver, which is a nice touch. I mean, it'd be nice if this little black bit here was also painted silver, but, you know, you can't get everything you want. Rolls fairly well. And for comparison, here he is with Bumblebee. You see how big he looks next to Bumblebee. The Netflix Bumblebee, specifically. Here he is next to Ratchet. The Earthrise Ratchet. Here he is next to Earthrise Ironhide. I might get the Studio Series one. I was iffy about it at first because I put a lot of money into this one, but I might get it. You can see how he looks next to Ironhide. And, of course, here he is next to Optimus. You can see how big Jazz is compared to Optimus. Now, the base figure comes with this gun, which is done in a nice white plastic painted over silver. It looks okay. I mean, it's not the best gun, but it ain't the worst. And you can store it on the vehicle, just plug it on top right here. And there you go. Yeah, that pretty much covers the car mode. The transformation is fairly simple. I'm going to raise the camera a little bit. What you want to do is you want to open up these wings here, or car doors. You come under here, lift up the arms, bring them out and out of the way, and pop everything loose. Bring the legs out. What you want to do is take the feet, flip them down, and you just pull the legs up like that, and there are little tabs on his knees that go into... Let me turn the light on. You see little tabs there on his knees that are meant to go in the little holes right there on either side. Oh, it helps if you separate the legs first. Yeah, one gripe I have with this particular design is that sometimes the knees don't like to hold in super securely. I had to slightly adjust tighten mine up with a little super glue. Alright, and then you take these panels here, rotate them down, just like that. We come up here and get this loose. It's on a double hinge. It can be a little tricky to see. I'm going to turn the light off now. I don't think I need it. And from here, what you want to do is you want to take this panel here, push it in, just get it out of the way. You take this bit here, flip it up. Then you take this little silver section here in the middle, and you swing that completely around. And these two slots here are going to go onto these tabs right here to help lock it in place. It helps if you have everything orientated correctly. Which I'm guessing I don't because something's not cooperating with me. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Hold on. Okay, I figured out what I did wrong. You want to make sure you bring the waist down and the head completely up, like that. And you just fold that in and line it up so that the tabs go into the slot holes, just like that. It'll hold it in place. Then you come to the back here. We take this panel here, bring it on this double hinge, close it up in there. Then we take these side wings here, fold them up. Then we just bring this whole assembly here on his back as flat as we can on this double hinge here. Sometimes it'll fight you a little bit. Oh, it's already as flat as I can get. Okay. Well, okay, after that, you just bring that flush against his back. Then we come back around here to the front. Orientate his arms to where they need to be. And we just flip out the hands. Like that. And we are done. Here we have Studio Series Jazz in his robot mode. Now, the base figure as it is, without the repro labels, is okay. It's not a bad stand-in for a Jazz. But I will tell you right now, if you're going to waste some money getting this thing, I do highly, highly, highly recommend also throwing in the extra 15, 20 bucks to get the repro labels for them, because they take a figure that's a decent 7 and turn it into a full-on 10, because that looks absolutely phenomenal. Now, some stickers you probably didn't see in the vehicle mode would be his eye visor, that nice metallic blue eye visor. These little stickers here on his shoulder, the black stripe on his arms, the thing here on his gut, his hips, black stripes along the bottom of his feet, these little stickers here, and the back. Looks like he's got a backpack going, but you know, I've seen way worse backpacks. So overall, this is a fairly decent little robot mode, and if you want, you can totally give him his little gun. Just plug it into his hand just like that. Yeah, that don't look bad. But of course, the stickers aren't the only thing I invested in this guy. I also got the Matrix Workshop 3D printed weapons and accessories. I got this gun, which comes with this gun, which I believe is meant to be more accurate to his G1 gun. Oops, I dropped it. Let me get the focus. Yeah, it's done with a nice silver paint. You just plug that into his hand right there. Another thing that this little kit came with are these speakers. As you know, Jazz is a music man, and there are these two little tabs on his shoulders here, meant for those 2 little slot holes right there. You can just plug it in right there. It's like not the securest, but it'll hold. And last but not least, he comes with a little grappling hook. And I do absolutely love this thing. It's on a little string with a little rotating wheel. It's about maybe a foot of length right there. Let me roll that back up. And it just slots over his hand, just like that. So make it look like his hand turned into a grappling hook. And yeah, that don't look half bad. I'm going to go ahead and take this stuff off for the rest of the review. I'll leave the gun there. Now, as far as articulation is concerned, the head is on a ball joint. And look up that far. Look down that far. You can do a slight tilt. Shoulders can do a full rotation. They can go out that far. Bicep swivel. 90-degree elbow bend. Nothing at the wrist, unfortunately. Waist joint can do a full rotation. I mean, you do have to move the back paddock out of the way a little bit to accommodate it a little. Legs can kick up about that high. You can get back about that far before things start getting in the way. That's the biggest split he can do. There is thigh rotation. A 90-degree knee bend proper, but if you take advantage of the transformation joints, he can do a full bend. And the feet have almost a full 90-degree ankle tilt. So yeah, he's not the most posable figure in the world, but overall he ain't too bad. You can get a few decent poses out of this guy, especially with the extra accessories. Alright, let's wrap this up, shall we? Make sure he's standing up nice and straight for me as we get to the robot mode comparisons. That back there. Okay. Now, for comparison, here he is next to Bumblebee. As you see, Bumblebee's a bit smaller than Jazz. And you know what, we'll do a whole group shot. Here's next to Ironhide. The hide of iron. But Prime! Here's next to Ratchet. I'm going to move the camera back. Fix it. And last but not least, Prime. And yeah, the reason Michael Bay said he didn't use G1 designs was because he said he didn't think it would work. I think he was certainly wrong. Case in point, the Bumblebee movie, and this image right here. I would have loved to see how that would have looked in the movie. Alright. One last thing to show off. I think I keep overlooking this with certain Studio Series figures, but I don't care. Box insert can be used for display. The background for Jazz, I believe, is the Teletran terminal on the Ark. And, you know, they don't look that bad. And we are just about done. Now, as Jazz stands, he is approximately a little over 5 inches. And at the time of release, he was going for about $20 or so, maybe a little more. He came out a little while ago, so he might not be as cheap now. I'm not 100% certain. You could poke around. Like, he's not that old. He might still be on Pulse or Big Bad Toy Store. Places like that. I haven't seen him in an actual, like, store for a while, but, you know, you might get lucky. At the most, I wouldn't pay maybe $40 for it if he is hard to find. Do I think he's worth that price? Yes, even without all the additional stuff that I got from my copy, I think he's worth at least a $40 price point. If you can find him, I'd recommend getting him, and I would also highly recommend investing on the extra weapons and the sticker labels too, because, again, as he is, a strong 7, but stickers, bump him up to an extra 10, and the weapons are just icing on the cake. So this has been the Studio Series Deluxe Class Jazz from the 86 movie. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like button, leave a nice comment, and enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll catch you all next time. Bye-bye.